Are you tired of empty properties dragging down your listings? Do you wish you could showcase them in a way that makes potential buyers instantly envision themselves living there? In today's video, we are diving into the world of AI-powered virtual staging and tours. We will explore how this powerful technology can transform your real estate business and help you close deals faster. Staging and tours. We'll discuss what they are, how they work, and the benefits they can offer real estate professionals like yourselves. By the end of this session, you'll be able to understand how AI can help you showcase properties remotely and create immersive digital experiences for potential buyers, ultimately leading to better chances of closing deals. So this is all part of our current theme of streamlining transactions and operations. So what is virtual staging and what are virtual tours? So virtual staging and tours, they're powerful tools that can help you as a real estate agent showcase properties in a more appealing and engaging way. So virtual staging will help buyers envision themselves living in a space even if it's currently empty. And with virtual tours, you're allowing people to explore a property remotely, which can especially be helpful if people are interested in a property that's on the other side of the world, or maybe they're on holiday and they just want to be part of a viewing, especially if there are open days, the likes of you'd have with auctions. What are the benefits to having virtual tours or virtual staging? Now, let's think about this point by point. Increase the appeal of properties. So if you have a property for sale and it's empty and has cobwebs all over the place, yes, you may take pictures and airbrush the pictures to make them look nice, but even more appealing is the fact that you can actually put the furniture that will be fitting for that demographic that's interested in the property. So you can put modern furniture, you can put old furniture. It all depends on the kind of client that's interested in that space. If they can picture it, if they can see it, then they're more likely to want to have it. Reduce vacancy times. Also, by giving people an idea of what a space would be like, they can picture themselves in that space, and they're more likely to make an offer if they can see what the finished product looks like. And that's the same kind of treatment you'd get with new build, where you'd have a show home. The show home is essentially a staged property, and people walk in and do the purchase based on what the show home shows them, and they have at the back of their minds that their own personal homes would have it looked similar to the show home. So that's exactly what you're doing with secondhand property. You're staging it with different types of furnishings, different types of wall colors, and anything that the person who's viewing might be interested in. Then you can also widen your reach by providing tours remotely. So people from Dubai, for instance, might want to purchase a property in America. They shouldn't have to fly over to America each time in order to see what property they're interested in. So you have multiple purchasers from different parts of the world can view this property and show their interest. It's also more cost effective than the alternative, which was the traditional way of doing staging. So not too long ago, to stage a property, a stager would have to be hired, and they would have to get properties to put into, or get furniture to put into the property to give the look that they would want to present to the buyer or potential person of interest. So usually they would have an arrangement with a furniture company to hire the furnishings for a certain period of time. They'll then take all that furnishing to the house or to the building and stage the building with all the furnishings that they've just hired or purchased. So that's a lot of manual labor. It's expensive. It takes time. There's also the potential for damage of the furniture. And then once you've finished staging the property, often if a lot of people have done viewings, you'd have stains on the furnishings. So you're either stuck with the property, with the furniture, or you then have to find someone else to purchase it or take it off you. So there's a lot of loss and there's a lot of latent work as well. This removes all of that. So all that furniture that you normally hire from a furniture salesperson, you can just create that online and put it within the pictures, and people can see what they can do with that space with different types of furniture. Then the final one is you want to create an immersive buying experience. And that experience is where somebody does a tour, they look up, they look down, they look to the left, they look to the right, they can see the different spaces, the different aspects of a property, and the relationships between the different property, the different furnishings or the different areas in the property that they're looking at. So how would a virtual stage work? So virtual staging would work generally 3 steps. You take photos of the space you want to stage, adequate pictures, you upload those pictures to the portal for the virtual staging provider. You select whichever property or furniture type that you're interested in, select the decor styles, and then AI would automatically work out where to place all these things in that space. You can also customize the furniture types that you want to put within the space, and you can change the arrangements so that it's more realistic and a more natural decoration. With virtual tours, it's essentially a 360-degree tour, and the really good ones would take pictures of every single angle of the space that you want people to virtually tour. And then the virtual touring software will stitch all the pictures together and create a more immersive and holistic view and experience of that property. And some of them would let you add hotspots to the pictures or to the walkthrough, so that as you're going through using your laptop or some sort of 3D glasses, you can click on those hotspots and more information pops up. So that's an added benefit. How would you find the right virtual staging or tour operator or provider? Well, the first thing is you need to know what it is you want to achieve. So think about the features you'd want in a tour or staging provider, and if you're able to list those, then note that and compare that against what the different providers have on offer. Then think about the pricing plans. There are multiple pricing plans, and you'd want to compare that with your budget and make sure that they both align, and hopefully you'd find something that does align. Having said that, a lot of these providers, because there are so many, most of them give free sessions or a free period for you to try, and then with the hope being that you'd stick with them afterwards. Then think about the ease of use. You don't want the learning curve to be too steep, and you want anyone within your team to be able to use the tool with little to no training. Then the final one is customer support, because you'd inevitably get to a point where you need some assistance. So how long does it take for somebody to respond to your query? And make sure they have at least 3 touch points, so email, phone number, or phone calls, and chat. So if you can get at least chat and get a response pretty quickly, then that can be that can make a huge difference between providers. So some providers that you may find quite easily online are Nest Property Marketing, Made Snappy, ApplyDesign.io, VenueView, Prime Perspectives, and Matterport. There are many others, so do feel free to do some of your own research to select the right one for you. Or you can reach out to autoread.ai and we can help you out as well. So in conclusion, AI-powered virtual staging and tours are a powerful tool that can help you showcase properties remotely and create immersive digital experiences for potential buyers. Virtual staging can help increase the appeal of properties, reduce vacancy times, and reach a wider audience of buyers. And AI-powered virtual tours can provide potential buyers with a more realistic sense of a property's layout and space. So as opposed to relying on just the square footage of a property or square meterage of a property, you can actually have different things shown to you as you take that tour and have a better feel as to where things are and how close walls are to each other. So don't hesitate to ask us any questions. I often say leave comments in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to them. I don't get too many comments, so you're most likely going to get a response from me. Now, if you're struggling for the kind of questions to ask, I've given you some examples here. So for instance, you might want to know the best practices for using virtual staging. How can I choose the right AI-powered virtual staging and tour provider for my needs? Can virtual tours replace in-person showings altogether? What other AI tools are available for real estate professionals? So these are things that we can assist you with. Just put your questions in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond. And your comments would also help us know that you're consuming this information and would help guide the content that we provide for you next. So we are AutoRead.ai. We specialize in automating business processes. We remove the mundane and replace them with automation. So automation that's more reliable, that works really well with your current systems, your current software systems, little to no additional training. We provide this support that you'd need in order to work with a new way of doing business. And the whole idea is to help you have an edge over your competitors. So reach out to us via our website, autoread.ai, or send us an email to autoread.ai. We are on all the socials, so Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, and YouTube is autoread.ai or autoread.ai. So until next time, keep winning and feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.